Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. It's about to get real ugly and not for me.
Just felt like anything I say, people gonna say I'm talking about her. Anything she say.
The scandal nobody saw coming. Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields. Grab a seat, because this story isn't a rumor or wild speculation. It's a confirmed bombshell straight from Remy Ma herself. The rapper who stood by her man through thick and thin, held it down while serving prison time, raised her family, and built a rock-solid image of loyalty just shook the internet with one reveal. And the person at the center of it? None other than Olympic boxing champion Claressa Shields. Turns out, Claressa had a whole fiancé, yes, a man she was engaged to, while allegedly being involved with Papoose. How does someone go from being a two-time Olympic gold medalist and global sports icon to being accused of playing the role of a homewrecker on the world stage? How do you get photographed with another woman's husband while wearing an engagement ring from someone else, and then post it online with a smile? Remy Ma didn't just drop hints. She came armed with proof, screenshots, timestamps, and enough receipts to make a private investigator jealous. And this wasn't some small-time love triangle. It was the kind of scandal that gets everyone talking. The players. First, there's Remy Ma, hip-hop royalty, known for her ride-or-die devotion to her husband, Papoose. Their love story was a model of loyalty in the public eye. Papoose, in turn, had built his own reputation as one of the most devoted partners in the music industry, waiting for Remy while she served 6 years in prison. For years, they were the embodiment of black love. Then comes Claressa Shields, two-time Olympic champion, undisputed boxing title holder, and, according to Remy's post, a woman who wasn't as single as the public thought. Rumors began in late 2023. Whispers started to spread. Papoose was reportedly seen in public with a woman who wasn't Remy. At first, people dismissed it as gossip, blurry photos, out-of-context moments. But slowly, more clues appeared, a shadowy figure in the background of an event photo. Remy noticed. She stayed silent publicly, but behind the scenes she was collecting evidence and biding her time. The New Year's Eve post that changed everything. Fast forward to New Year's Eve 2024. While the world celebrated, Claressa posted a photo with a man most followers didn't recognize. The caption read, "Another year I bring in with my fiancé, Red Art. 2024 will be good to us. Fiancé. Not friend. Not coach. Not cousin. Fiancé." Within minutes, Twitter, now X, exploded. Fans were stunned. Many remembered Claressa being publicly linked to Papoose just months earlier. But then Remy Ma entered the chat. She reposted the photo, zoomed in for emphasis, and added only 9 words. "Y'all said I was bitter. I just knew the whole time." No shouting. No long explanation. Just a short, cutting statement. And that was enough to send social media into chaos. The receipts start dropping. After Remy's post, online detectives got to work. They dug up old photos and spotted the same man, Claressa's fiancé, appearing in her life for years, at birthday dinners, boxing events, and even casual selfies. A leaked direct message thread allegedly showed Claressa reassuring her fiancé that Papoose didn't matter, that she was just playing her part and still belonged to him. For fans, the betrayal wasn't just about relationships. It was about the image Papoose and Remy had built over the years. Papoose had been loyal through prison, parole, and public scrutiny, only to end up caught in what many now believed was manipulation. Papoose speaks. Silently at first in the days that followed, Papoose quietly erased every trace of Claressa from his Instagram. His bio changed from husband, father, king to simply learning who's really for me. Then came cryptic Instagram stories. People will lie to your face and dare you to love them anyway. She had a ring already. That's crazy. God don't like ugly. One post showed Claressa's New Year's Eve photo cropped to reveal only her ring. He didn't yell. He didn't cry. But the emotion was raw. Before ending the stream, he added, "I'm not even mad at her. I'm mad at myself for believing it meant something." Over 1 million people watched in less than 15 minutes. Remy's final word. The next day, Remy posted an old interview clip of Papoose saying, "Remy held me down through everything." No caption, no shade, just the footage. For many, this was her way of saying she didn't need to defend herself. The truth was already out, and the world could draw its own conclusions. Fallout. The scandal left fans divided. Some rallied behind Remy, praising her restraint and grace under pressure. Others felt sympathy for Papoose, who seemed blindsided and deeply hurt. Claressa Shields, meanwhile, went silent on social media. No clarifying post. No statement. No explanation. But the story had already taken on a life of its own. In the court of public opinion, silence often speaks louder than any defense. Why this story hit so hard? Celebrity breakups happen all the time, but this one felt different because it wasn't just about romance. It was about loyalty, trust, and the image a couple had carefully built for over a decade. Remy Ma and Papoose had become symbols of enduring love in an industry known for short-lived relationships. To see that image shattered, especially under such dramatic circumstances, was a shock to fans who had looked up to them. And for Claressa, the fallout wasn't just personal. As a public figure with endorsements and a legacy in sports, the accusations risked damaging her reputation beyond the boxing ring. The takeaway: whether you see it as karma, manipulation, or just a messy human situation, one thing is clear: the people involved didn't just lose relationships, they lost the public narrative they'd built for years. And in the age of screenshots and viral posts, it only takes one picture and a few words to change everything. If Papoose had ever needed her, she says, she would have been there in a heartbeat. Remy Ma doesn't respond with an apology or a speech. Instead, she drops a caption that reads, "Some lessons come wrapped in lace fronts and lies." 3 fire emojis. That's all it takes for the internet to explode. Now both sides have spoken. Remy's words are sharp, measured, and deliberate. Papoose stays silent, but his quiet is heavier than any clapback could be. Then Claressa Shields finally speaks up, not with remorse, but with defiance. She posts a video from the gym, pounding away at a punching bag. The caption: "Been through worse. Still undefeated." Her comments fill up fast. "Girl, undefeated in the ring, but not in love. You just beat a man who never fought back. This ain't it." Papoose still says nothing. No interviews. No new tracks. No leaked receipts. Instead, he vanishes from social media, deletes 6 months of photos, unfollows Claressa, skips reposting birthday messages. It's clear he isn't doing damage control for the public. He's just hurt. This was the man who gave up a legacy, a marriage, and a family because he thought he was following his heart. Now he realizes he was nothing more than a placeholder, a character in someone else's revenge story. And it's not over. A gossip blog receives an anonymous voicemail recording, allegedly of Papoose confiding in a friend. She played both sides. "I left a queen for a clown in gloves." Whether the recording is real or not, that one sentence catches fire online. "Left a queen for a clown in gloves" becomes a trending phrase on t-shirts, in TikTok skits, and in endless think pieces. Suddenly, the public mood shifts. The outrage at Remy fades, and sympathy for Papoose grows. For the first time, the man known for preaching loyalty is seen as someone who gave his love to a woman who never claimed him. And no matter how much he tried to keep his cool, the pain was visible. There's a point after betrayal when silence. That's where Papoose is now. The man who once stood beside Remy on stage, rapping about Black love and family, is now standing alone, no verses, no statements, just heartbreak. Claressa keeps moving as if nothing happened. She's still training, still posting inspirational quotes that read more like digs at him. But the internet has a long memory. And it doesn't forgive quietly. The deeper people dig, the uglier it gets. A well-known boxing promoter anonymously leaks screenshots of alleged texts from Claressa. In them, she writes, "I'm not about to marry no rapper who acts like a therapist. I need a man who lets me lead. I'll let him post a few pics, it keeps the narrative strong. But after the fight, I'm going back to my real one." It wasn't just cheating, it was strategy. She treated Papoose like a public relations pawn. The man in the viral Fiancé photo? He's not just a